Voice is clearly visible, right? There are no disturbances in the voice.
No, it's good.
Okay, thank you. It's 10:08, 10:09 right now. We will start exactly at 10:10, 10:10 a.m. IST. Okay, Dhanraj, shall we start the session or shall we wait?
Yes. We should start.
Okay. Hello all and welcome, guys. We are going to present today the topic Introduction to Cloud Computing and Microsoft Azure. So the presenters of this session are going to be Kshitij Sangar, that is myself. I'm a Beta Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. I'm a student of Kolhapur College of Kolhapur Institute of Technology from Maharashtra, India. And then Raj.
Yes. So first of all, very good morning to all of you. And I don't know exact time zone. Okay. So
Yeah.
welcome to this webinar. And my name is Dhanraj Chavan. So I am from Kshitij College of Engineering, Kolhapur. I am third year computer science undergrad, and I am Beta Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, as well as I am app developer and YouTuber. Okay, that's all. Yeah.
Okay. And we would like to thank all the participants who are present in this session from all over the world. They have taken their time out and they are attending the session in the midnight according to their time zone. So thanks a lot to those guys. And then Raj will start presenting the presentation.
Yes. So here is the event workflow. So we will walk you through what is the cloud computing and uh, advantages of cloud computing and real-time applications of cloud computing, and there are several types of cloud computing and service cloud service models. And after that we will introduce you to the Microsoft Azure, how you can uh, get the credits of the Microsoft Azure for free. Okay, so we will show you how you can get this credit as a student. Okay, so later on we will do hands-on on uh, Azure. So in this hands-on we will deploying a website on Azure. Okay, and at last we will have question answer sessions, and at the end of the session we will drop the feedback link. Okay, so we will fill the feedback form, who will get the certificate. Okay, so don't forget to attend the full the sessions and enjoy the sessions. Okay,
Yes,
next
guys.
slide. Okay, so next question come in your mind that what is exact cloud computing? Okay, so many people think that is it stored in the cloud in the sky? Okay, so many people think like that. Okay, so this is the misconception about the cloud. Okay, so cloud is not in the sky. Cloud computing is not in the sky. Okay, so cloud computing is stored in the data centers in the servers. Okay, so next point. So basically, cloud computing is the delivery of computing services over the internet. Okay, so it provides the storage, analytics, and various services to the admins. Okay, so I think next points.
Yeah.
So it is the buying service on the lease. Okay, so I will give you the example where you can relate the cloud computing to uh, to this example. Okay, so when you go to the gaming mall to play the games, okay, so basically what we will do is you will pay for some time for 1 hour to play the games. Okay, so game owner will provide you the facilities like he will provide you to play the games for 1 hour, and also you can play with your friends like multiplayer games. Okay, so similar to that. Okay, so cloud computing is also same to this gaming mode. Okay, so you can pay for the services you use for the uh, time. Okay, so next point. Okay, so cloud computing offers server storage, databases, networking, softwares, analytics, and intelligence. So cloud computing works on pay as you go model. Okay, so what this pricing model is? So you basically pay for the resources and services you want to use. Okay, so you just have to pay uh, as per your requirement, not more than that. Okay, so this is very good model. Okay, uh, so basically, as I mentioned earlier, many people think that it is in the store in the sky. Okay, so it is not. Okay, so if personally, uh, I when I decided, okay, so if you decide to uh, create your own server, okay, in your home, okay, so what will happen is you will have to maintain a CPU. Okay, you will maintain a computer, and you have to uh, keep it on for 24 hours and all working days to provide the service to the user. So rather than doing that, you can use the cloud computing and services like Azure to instead of maintaining the CPUs and storage in the your own data center, you can rent it from the Azure or any other cloud services for as per your requirements. Okay, so this is how it is as pay as you go model. Okay, so next slide please.
So I would like to add a couple of points to Dhanraj's presentation of this slide. So as he said that the cloud is buying services on lease. That's it. If someone asks you what cloud computing is, you just say that we are buying services on lease. That's it.
Yeah,
So the most of the well, the question asked is that why do we call it cloud computing, specifically cloud? And probably most of the people think that it is misdirecting. But behind the meaning of cloud is that you are free of all the hardware stuff, or your enterprise is free of all the maintaining stuff. That's because it is cloud, because you don't have to maintain your server, you don't have to maintain your network, or you don't have to maintain the operating systems depending on your priority. That's why it is called cloud. Yes,
so
Dhanraj.
right. Yeah, so what are the advantages of cloud computing? Okay, so instead of maintaining the CPUs and servers at your own home, so here are the advantages of cloud computing. Okay, so first one is reliability. So it requires very reliable features and user interface to interact with these servers. Okay, so first point of this advantages of cloud computing is reliability. So it provides the reliability to manage the servers and all other things over one portal. Okay, next. So second one is scalability. So what scalability means is, so let's say you have one data center and you want to scale because your business is increasing or expanding. Okay, so what you can do is you can scale your uh, data center in two ways. Okay, so we can expand your servers in two ways. That is, first one is horizontally, and second one is vertically. So first, vertically means you can add more RAM and CPU to your servers, virtual machines. Okay. So what it will do is it will increase the RAM, so you can do it easily. And what horizontally means is you can add more machines, virtual machines, to your servers. Okay. So you will get exact what I'm saying, that first one is horizontally, that is adding more virtual machines, okay, so expanding. And second one is increasing the capacity of these machines, that is vertically, okay. Next one. Right. The third one is elasticity. Okay, what elasticity means? You can expand your storage as per you want. Okay, so if you want any other services like storage and analytics, so there are always available services available at the portal. So you can just know your requirement and add the all services to your portal. Okay, next point. So next point is geo distribution. So what it is very useful point, that is geo distribution. Okay. So what it will do is, so let's say you have more your customers or users in another regions. Let's say you have users or customers in, let's say, America, USA. Okay. So what you can do is you can choose your own data centers to provide the good user experience in the in that region. Okay. Next, I think someone is unmuted. Hello, Sachin. If you have any query, you can ask, and otherwise, you can please mute yourself. Yeah. So next point, please. Right. So I want to add that if you have any questions, you can raise your hand and then unmute yourself. Okay. Also, you can ask your questions in the chat box. Okay. So next one is agility. That means is, so let's say if your project is live and you have to do the changes as per your requirement of the client. Okay, so you want to add your features. So what you can do is you can add the features quickly and immediately. That is continuous integrations and development. Okay, so in the live project you can change the you can modify the project when it's live. Okay, next point. Yeah. So disaster recovery. So let's say if any disaster occurs at the region. Okay, so don't worry, because your data is maintained in multiple data centers. Okay, so if a disaster occurs in one uh, one data center. Okay, so don't worry, because there are multiple data centers available to maintain your data. Okay, so you can quickly backup your resource backup and restore your data. Okay, next. So it is very cost saving, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, because if when you go to when you go to manage your own data center in your home, so you have to keep it on 24 by 7, and there is you will have to maintain a team to manage the your own servers at your home. Okay, rather than that, you can just rent your services. That is very cost saving, because this cloud computing uses as pay as you go model. Okay, so there are no such a maintaining cost you want to pay. They data center will maintain all your maintenance. Okay, so there are very less downtime. Okay, so next point. So it is environment friendly, so indirectly it reduces the electronic waste. Okay, so basically it is environment friendly because it reduces the electronic waste. Because so let's say many people decides to maintain your own data center. So after certain period of time, 10 years, the computers will be getting old, so they have to replace it. Okay, so that cloud computing provides indirectly helps to uh, reduce the electronic waste. That's why it is environment friendly. Yeah. So it is more secure because it has very strong encryption. Okay, next. So on the portal you can collaborate with your friend, okay, or your team. So you can basically give access to the team as per your requirement. So there are many options, that is viewer, editor, okay. So these are the access you can give to the your team to collaborate with your team and work on the same project, okay. So next, so it provides the high speed, that is very useful to provide the good user experience to the customers, okay. So as I mentioned earlier, in the point agility, so you can do the changes in the live, okay. So you don't have to bring it down and do updates. So you can do all the modifications to the project on the live, okay. So you can provide the automatic updates to your customers. Yeah, next slide please. So right, in the day-to-day life, you have to, you are using the many applications that are cloud-based. So here are some real-time applications of cloud computing that you are using. Okay, so first one is GitHub. So GitHub, what basically GitHub is cloud-based repository hosting service. So it hosts your repository on the cloud. Okay, so anyone can access it or uh, modify it. Okay, so GitHub is the best example for the cloud computing. Next, so second one, I you are using the Spotify. Many of you use for Spotify. It is the music service. Okay, it is also cloud based. I think Spotify uses the Google Cloud service. Okay, and last one is Dropbox. So it is the cloud storage service Dropbox, or you you can using the Google Drive or like Mega Drive links. Okay, for the cloud storage. Yeah, next slide.
Okay, so before getting into the deployment model of cloud computing, we would like to ask you if there are any doubts right from start. If you didn't understand cloud, or if there are any
Yeah,
doubts that you have missed, let us tell you please share in the comment box.
yeah, you can raise your hand and unmute yourself.
You can raise your hand, you can unmute yourself,
Yeah,
or you can drop a message in the chat box. If you want, you can ask right now. We can explain it again. Are there any questions, Dhanraj?
I think one participant has raised their hand. Okay,
Okay,
so hello
ask him
Naveen.
to.
Hello Naveen, you can ask your questions.
Hello,
Yes, I think Naveen has raised his hand. Yeah, so
hello, David. You can ask the question.
yeah, feel free to ask. We are also students.
Yeah.
I think his voice is not connected, so
Okay.
he unmuted.
Ask
But
him to drop in the chat box if there's a connection issue.
okay,
Okay. Is there any other participant who's asking the question?
no, I think Naveen's voice is not uh, audible to
Yeah,
us. I think
he's
voice
not
is
audible
not
to me.
connected.
Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you can just check your internet connection and you can ask your question anytime you want. Can interview is totally fine. Okay. Drop a message in the chat box, thumbs up or type it out. Shall we move on, Dhanraj? If there
Yes,
are
yes,
any
yes,
questions.
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So up till now, you have seen what cloud computing is and what are the advantages and all. Basically, speaking about cloud, there are various services that the cloud provides you. Speaking of the description that Dhanraj gave you, you can use the services on these on various different ways. There are different methods that you can use. The cloud is specifically divided into three parts. That is public cloud, the first part. That means all of your servers, if you want to rent a specific storage of the server, let's say there's a server that is of about, let's say, 2 TB. We'll talk about a hard disk, and let's say that is a server. It is of 2 TB. And let's say you want 20 GBs of storage into that hard drive or server. So what you will do is, so what happens in public cloud is that that 20 GB of storage will be stored in the public servers. That means if any other participant wants to buy or lease a storage of 30 GBs, 20 GBs of yours and 30 GBs of his will be on the same server. That's why it is called public cloud because your data is stored on the same server. You can read out the definition. Services are offered over the public internet and available to anyone who wants to purchase them. Cloud resources like server storage are owned and operated by a third-party cloud provider and delivered over the internet. So it's the technical definition. And whatever I just said it, that's what it means. Speaking about the second part, uh, the second type is the private cloud. What happens in the private cloud is that, uh, considering the same example, if you buy or lease the storage from the cloud of 20 GB, that will be stored on a separate server just for you. So this is very much helpful for various enterprise companies that are present out there who want to use their separate servers but don't want to maintain those servers. So that is the best solution for them. The last is the hybrid solution, where we combine the public and the private cloud by allowing data and applications to be shared between them. You can see the data and applications are shared. That's why it's called hybrid cloud. That's it. It's really easy to understand. You must have came across these concepts or these points before in our programming languages too. Second, the next point we can see on the screen is the cloud service model. So, the services that are present on the cloud are provided in different methods, and these methods are mentioned. You can see on the screen. The first one is the infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So, what are these words? So, there are various newcomers who have attended this session who may not be familiar with this word, or if they are any programmers, they will be familiar with this word if they have read cloud before. So these are the three main different parts in which the services are given to the user. The first point is the infrastructure as a service. Uh, what I will do is that I will just give you an example of what all these services is or what actually it means in an example way, not in the actual technical way. You can see on the screen. There's a very what do we say creative solution or presentation of these services. So I found this image somewhere in the Microsoft Teams community. I don't know who actually made it, but it's really helpful, and I actually got the various details of what actually it means. So you can see, let's say, pizza as a service is a service that has been provided to you, and these are all the different methods that you can make use of the or make use of various things and eat pizza. So first one is the traditional on-premise. So what this actually means is that you will manage all your stuff. You will buy your dining table, your drinks, electric gases, oven, fire, pizza dough, tomato sauce, toppings, and cheese. You have to manage everything right from start. That's why it is called as made at home. Okay, this is the first thing that happens. This is the first case where you are not using cloud. Okay, and these are the three different cases. Let me show you the pointer. Okay, you can see there are these three different cases which cloud provides you. The first one is the infrastructure as a service. So what happens in infrastructure as a service? You can see blue one is are the things that you manage, and green one are the things that the vendor manages. So in infrastructure as a service, the drinking dining table, drinks, electric gases, oven, and fire are all the services that you have to take care of. But the pizza dough, tomato sauce, toppings, and cheese are the things that the vendor provides you. It's just like daily things that you do in your day-to-day life. That if I want to buy or eat something, I just buy the vegetables and I cook it. That's what infrastructure as a service is. And the second next point is the platform as a service. What platform as a service does is that in that case, dining table and bricks are the ones that you have to manage. The remaining stuff are the things that the vendor has to manage. So as you see that the last one was the take and bake method. The next one is the pizza delivery method. So you must be knowing the Domino's pizza delivery system and all. So you will give a call to them and they deliver it to you. So that delivery section, the delivery thing, is nothing but the pizza is nothing but the platform as a service. The greatest example are the Swiggy, Zomato, these platforms who just provide you the delivery system. So that's why it is called as platform as a service. The last part on the screen is the software as a service. So you don't have to care about anything. You just have to go to a restaurant. You have to sit on the desk or table. You just have to order and you have to eat it. That's it. That's why it is called as dining out. Various examples of software as a service are different applications that are currently using on your desktop or the meeting app that we are using right now. That is Microsoft Teams. Now that you have understood
Hello, Kshitij.
example of it, yes,
I think there is one question. One
yeah, yeah,
participant
yeah,
raised a hand. Anup.
yeah, yeah,
Hello,
sure.
Anup. You can unmute yourself.
I just want to say that the voice of Kistu is little bit low, and
Is it low?
yes,
Is it low, Dhanraj, for you too?
I uh, I think
Okay,
it's okay for me. Uh,
all the participants just drop a message if it's not clear.
and
So
I
I
would
can just
like to
listen.
add one also other point that uh, who have joined externally that are not part of Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. So to that participants, chat box. I think chat box is not visible. Okay. So what you can do is you can just unmute yourselves to ask your doubts.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, because it's I think not available for outside of organizations.
Yeah, I guess so that's the case. And yes, all the participants who are present in the meeting, please drop a
Yeah.
message if my voice is not clear. Then let's just check the comment box, chat box, sorry.
Yeah, I think you should check your audio connection once again.
I guess there's some internet issue on your side. What is his name, please?
What order?
What is his name?
Just check the distance from your mic, or you are you using buds?
You're asking to me, Dhanraj?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm using Bud. If there's an issue, I can stop using Buds. I can directly speak on my laptop uh, mic.
Mm, works. Okay, so just try once
Yeah.
for the laptop audio because I
Okay.
think
Wait for a second.
yeah,
Is it audible now?
yeah. It's not clear.
It's clear.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. The one who asked the
yes,
question, is
it's
it clear for him?
more clear.
yeah.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the issue, for raising the issue. Okay. Are there any doubts in this slide? If there aren't any doubts, I can move on to the main part. Are there any messages in the chat box? If there aren't, I can move on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So I just explained you the services on the basis of this example that I found. So the next thing you can see is the actual image or the actual services that the cloud provides. So speaking about in the speaking this service in the technical form, you can see the first one is the on-premises, where the application, data storage, runtime, middleware, operating system, virtualization, servers, storage, and network. It's like literally everything, considering your hardware till your softwares that you have to manage. So when the cloud wasn't established or wasn't introduced to the market, most of the enterprise users would use to follow this approach. They are used to manage all the servers too. Uh, so, so the second, first one was the infrastructure as a service. So you can see, based on the previous example,
there are these first things that you have first four things that you have to manage, that is application, data storage, runtime, middleware, and operating system. These are some next level of the device. The below 4 points are the virtualization, servers, storage, and networks. These are all hardware related things. So what happens here is that all the hardwares and their updates are maintained by the cloud providers or their engineers, and you just have to care about the operating system that is being stored onto that device or the applications that are there along with the storage. So you get entire control onto the system. So you can use that infrastructure as a service. So you can see in infrastructure as a service, they take care of hardware and networking. You take care of operating system and the softwares. The example is virtual machines. So you must have come across the virtual machines. So if most of you must be using the virtual box or installing various operating systems onto their device. So that is nothing but virtual machine which cloud provides you, which you can use to use various different operating systems on the cloud. The next one is the platform as a service. You can see here in platform as a service, applications and data storage are the only things that you have to care about, and the remaining are the things that the cloud providers will take care of. Means including the hardware and including the operating system, you don't have to care about anything. The updates and everything along with the backups are taken care of by themselves. The example of so firstly we'll just see that what they take care of, that is virtual machine, operating system, and environments. They means the cloud providers, and you are nothing but the application deployment. The programmers that are present in this meeting are nothing but the best example of best example for using the platform as a service. We most probably use all these services. For example, APIs that we use in our applications or in our various websites. The next one is the software as a service. In software as a service, you can see that they care of literally everything: virtual machines, operating system, apps, storage, and literally the functioning too. And you just use it. So the daily users that are using WhatsApp or Facebook or any other application are nothing but using the software as a service. For example, Teams, To Do, and any other app that you are currently using. So this is what the cloud service models are. And now we can head on to the next part of the session, that is introduction to Microsoft Azure. So if there are any doubts till now, you can drop a message or we can move on.
Yeah. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself. You can drop a message. You can do whatever you wish. Guys, try to understand. If you miss out any part of this session, if you are a newbie, you won't understand a few of the concepts that we are going to talk about in this session. So you can ask or we can move on. I hope the explanation was quite understandable to you. Just wait for 1 minute, Dhanraj, and if there aren't any messages, we can move on.
Yeah. We should go ahead.
Okay.
So, have you ever heard before what is Azure? Okay. So you can share your experience and you can share your knowledge about Azure. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, how many of you before used the Azure? You can raise your hands.
Used, or at least you have heard about Azure.
Yeah.
And what is Azure? Something like that. How many are there, Dhanraj?
One.
Okay.
It's Naveen.
And okay. So how many of you haven't heard about Azure or aren't sure what it is?
Okay. 3, 4.
Okay. Sure, no problem. It's totally fine, guys.
Yeah. We will walk you through. Okay. So Kshitij, please move to the next slide.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So what exactly Azure is? So Azure is basically set of the cloud services. Okay. So it provides a bunch of the cloud services that are very helpful for the organizations to meet their requirements, current requirements, and meet their future requirements and challenges in their organizations. Okay. So basically, what I will do is I will give you the real-time example of the software that is using Azure. Okay, so you might have heard about the app that is Microsoft To Do. Okay, so how many know Microsoft Today app or use, you can raise your hands. Okay, so there are three.
Okay.
So
Nice.
yeah, so Microsoft To Do is task managing app. Okay, so it also cloud based. Okay, so it is available on Android, iOS, and desktop apps. Okay, so what it will do is it manages all these platforms in one place as. Okay, so let's say I have added the task in my mobile app. Okay, so automatically it will sync to the laptop app. Okay, so it is platform independent. Okay, so it is available on Android, iOS, and desktop. Okay, so if I want to collaborate with my friends to manage something event or that, so I will give you the live example because while organizing this event, we also used the Microsoft Today app uh, to do the task, to track our task. Okay, so I done is I shared the link, collaboration link, to the Kshitij. Okay, so Kshitij has joined to the one part of my Microsoft To Do of this event. Okay, so Kshitij joined the part of this Microsoft To Do uh, on the app. Okay, so after that we both added the task in the app and collaborated uh, uh, as required to that. Okay, so it is very useful app, you can also try out, and it will definitely increase your productivity. Okay, so what Azure basically provides is Azure helps you to manage and deploy your applications all around the globe. Okay, yeah, I think you might get the basic idea of the Azure. Okay,
In
so if you
short,
are,
yeah,
yeah,
guys, if it's so really easy. Microsoft Azure is nothing but the service provider. That is a cloud
yeah,
service provider in this case. So you must be knowing that there are various what do we say? Uh, Various platforms like Netflix that are providing you with entertainment sector and all. Similarly, the cloud is a concept, and Microsoft Azure is the service provider that to that cloud.
yes,
There are various players in this industry, which includes AWS, that is Amazon Web Services, which includes Google, which includes Microsoft Azure, and there are various multiple platforms that provides you with the services. And today we are going to talk about Azure.
yeah. So next slide, please.
Yeah.
So here are some main features of Azure. Okay, so first of all, it costs very low. Okay, as compared to, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, so it is very reliable and more secure, and it has very increased stability. So it has very less downtime. Okay, so it provides very fast user experience to your customers. Okay, and it is very simple to manage your data or other services on the portal, Azure portal. So here, these are some main features of Azure. Okay, so we can move to the next slide. Yeah, Kshitij, continue.
Yeah, okay. So the next question arises here is why Microsoft Azure or any other over any other service. Actually, there's a spelling mistake. So why should you choose Microsoft Azure over any other micro service? The first point you can see on the screen is that it provides you with 100 plus services. You can choose any of the services, which includes computing services, which includes various virtual machine is the example of computing services, which includes various applications like SendMail. You must have heard about SendMail or SendGrid about that. Various applications that are provided on the Microsoft Azure. So what I have to do is you go onto that portal and you just rent it. So similar way, there are 100 services that the Microsoft Azure provides you. The data centers are present in 140 countries, which is higher than anyone else. So if you check the charts on the Google, you will find out that there are 140 countries that Microsoft Azure provides you the service with. So you don't have to care about the lag that you may get onto your website or your application. It saves more with Microsoft Enterprise Agreement. Okay, save more with Microsoft Enterprise Agreement means that there are various companies who use Microsoft Office or Microsoft Words, or even you must be using it in your official work, right? So what Microsoft does is that if there's an enterprise who want to use Microsoft Azure, what it does that it gives you a discount on the prices that are actually present onto its platform for those who are previously been using Microsoft products like Microsoft Word, Microsoft PPT, and all those stuff. So you can save more if you are going to choose Microsoft Azure for your services. The next point is that learning Azure is comparably more easy than the other platforms. Reading about a couple of blogs, I've came to notice that people are not quite happy with. I'm not defaming any other cloud services. I'm just telling you the truth. Amazon Web Services has their documentation very much more, and I guess it's unnecessary for newbies. Comparing to that, Microsoft Azure's platform provides you with the documentation which is really easy. And these are the reports about cloud platforms most likely to be purchased or renewed. So you can see the title clearly, most likely to be purchased or renewed. So Microsoft Azure comes at 28%, Amazon Web Services at 22%, Cloud Platform is at 15%, and IBM Cloud 10%, and the remaining ones may be there. But you can, if you Google it and if you search for which is the best cloud platform that I want to use or currently best in the market, the first search result will be for AWS, because AWS market share is really high. That's why it shows you. And it has been to this market since 2006. Amazon Web Services was launched in 2006. Microsoft Azure came into existence in, I guess, 2010. And Google Cloud Platform came into existence in 2013. But as we are student, we actually don't care about the the competition level that they are having here. There are various activities that all of these platforms gives to the students to learn cloud. So we just use it and we just learn the stuff out. Next point, Microsoft Azure subscriptions. So the first question that comes in your mind before heading on or using Microsoft Azure is that, do I have to pay to use Microsoft Azure, or how much money will be used after the free subscription and all? There are various questions that are available on the websites. The first thing is that no credit or debit card details are needed while you are logging or you are creating your account on Azure. So there are various subscriptions that are available when you want to create your account on Azure. The very first is the Azure for Students subscription, that if any of you or most of these people will create their account using their basic Google account or Gmail account. So whenever you create it, the first thing that you get is the Azure for Students subscription. So it is which includes anyone registering for the first time, and which gives you 100 USDs for 12 months, which is approximately 7,255 Indian rupees, and you can convert it into your currency. So 100 US dollars for 12 months of credit you can use, and if it is exhausted, the subscription will be disabled and you will not be charged further if you have created any service on cloud. So you don't have to worry about losing your money or if you mess up anything. These are the basic questions that even we both faced, Dhanraj and us, when we use cloud first. And it is only for students. If you are a student, you will get this subscription. And if the 12 months are exhausted, you don't have to worry about. You can renew that subscription if you are a student. The next subscription that you can see is the Visual Studio Enterprise subscription. So there are various Microsoft Learn Student ambassadors that are present into this meeting. So this is specifically for those participants. Microsoft Learn Student ambassadors get this Visual Studio Enterprise subscription, in which Microsoft provides for Microsoft Learn Student ambassador is the first point you can see. In which Microsoft provides you with 150 US dollars per month of credit onto your account, so you can utilize it for experimenting and or for your services too. So you can see the difference. If you want to be a Microsoft Learn Student ambassador, it's a really great choice because you get a lot of other stuff too. Next point, how to utilize all of these services. Up till now we have learned what cloud computing is, what are the different parts, that is private, public, and hybrid. What are the different models or the services that comes into the picture. But how to utilize it? Most of the people are known about the cloud concepts but don't know how to use it. The solution is my Azure portal. Speaking about the Azure, so Azure portal is nothing but a web interface that is provided to you. You can see that is on this here, portal.azure.com. So when you create your account, the first page that you see is this page. in which you can utilize various services that are dropped down on this what do we say, panel on the left. You can see various services, and you can see all the updates about all the services that you are currently using, which includes the amount that you have currently used, the date, and various other services, including the reach to your website and all of that stuff. So we'll shortly see this Azure portal onto the web screen. The next point is the hands-on. Before that, I will just show you. Um, 1 second. Is it visible, Dhanraj? There aren't any disturbances, right?
Visible, yeah.
So you can see this is the interface that we get. So if you search for login, Azure login, or Azure sign up to Azure. So click on the first link, and you will see that manage your Azure account, because currently I am signed in, I guess. So you can see when we search for creating a Microsoft Azure account, the first page that you will see is this one: create your Azure free account today. Get started with 12 months of free services. So when you started, there will be a short registration process, after which you can use your $100 of credit, and you can start experimenting with it. So when you create your account, you will see the first page, and there are various things that are listed here. As I said before, virtual machines, SQL databases, Azure Cosmos DB, plus you can see the cost management plus billing onto this website, and it will tell you all the summary of all the things that you have used, or the subscriptions that are currently available or not available. So you can see here Azure for students. So I created this account a year ago, and it is currently disabled. So you can see here. So whenever I click it, uh, you can see that to check your remaining credits, you can visit the website, and you can see the credits are actually used up. So if there's a case that I'm using this subscription for my application or my storage, and it gets exhausted, you won't be charged, because you haven't provided any credit card details. So this is a short introduction to this portal, and the very most important point is that whenever you are using any service on cloud or Azure, specifically Azure, all the services have to be put inside a resource group. This is the very much important point. You can see, or you won't understand it. So you can see all resources, and these are the resource groups. So when I click it, there are various resource group. So you won't understand what a resource group is. Resource group is nothing but like a folder. So you must be using Drive or Dropbox, right? Onto that, you go and you create a folder, and you drop a couple of files in that, right? Similarly, on Azure, you have to create a single or at least one resource group to drop or you utilize any what we say, applications or storages. So I have created this resource group, and inside that resource group, I'm using various services. Currently, there aren't any services. That's why it's showing you empty. So this is a short introduction to this portal. So after this, my friend Dhanraj will present to you the hands-on of this session. So you can see hands-on session, that is deploying WordPress site on Azure. So I guess I will just stop sharing, Dhanraj. So you can take over right now.
Okay.
Where is it?
On laptop button.
On your top right, besides link.
Yeah.
Inside left. Yeah.
Besides leave, the icon just besides leave.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Oh, yeah, here.
No.
Microphone के बाजू वाला.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Naman.
So if you have any questions, you can answer.
You can drop a message in the chat box, guys. I can answer it, or Dhanraj can answer it right now.
Yeah. So let me share my screen.
Yeah, you can start sharing.
Voice is echoing.
Whose voice? My voice?
Yes. My voice is echoing from you.
Okay, I'll just stop my microphone.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's fine now. Let me share my screen. Okay. Right, is my screen visible? Okay, so let's go to the Google and search for Azure. Okay, as mentioned by Kshitij. Okay, so here is the Azure portal. Right, so here is the Azure website. Okay, so as you can see here is the overview of Azure services. Okay, so popular AI and machine learning services, compute, containers, hybrid, multi-cloud, Internet of Things, and there are many other 200 plus products and services that are on the Azure. Okay, so you can basically check this out this website. Okay, so let me sign in to my portal. Yeah, so here is the Azure portal. Okay, so here so what we are going to do is we are going to deploy a WordPress site on the Azure. So you will experience how easy it is to deploy a WordPress site from the Azure. Okay, so first of all what we have to do is we have to create a resource. Okay, so as here is the pop-up notifications that uh, 9,900 and this much credit is remaining, that is Visual Studio Code Enterprise subscription. Okay, so it will notifies you every time that how much credit is remaining in your account. Okay, so let's go again to home. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to create a resource in order to create host the website on the Azure. Okay, so here is the Azure marketplace. Okay, so what Azure marketplace is, it is the destination where you can get all your software needs. Okay, so as you can see here are some popular uh, uh, popular softwares that are integrate that can be integrated with the Azure, and these are very optimized to work on Azure. Okay, so here is the web app, SQL database, storage account. Okay, so what we are currently now going to use is we are going to use WordPress. So let's search for WordPress. Okay, so here is the WordPress. So here is the detail view of this WordPress. Okay, so you can see here this WordPress. You can add to your favorites. Okay, so you can see your plans and all other information here. So what we are going to do is we are going to create the resource of WordPress. Okay, so it will open the new window. Okay, so it is a very reliable portal because as you can see that I can move easily to all the screen. Okay, on the swipe, so it is very reliable and easy to use. Okay, so I'm going to name it as app name. Okay, so I'm going to name it new test one. So is my font size is enough, or I should I increase? Yeah,
Hello, Dhanraj. You can zoom in a bit. It
yeah,
would be
yeah,
helpful. Yeah, it's
yeah.
enough. Yeah, totally
Okay.
fine. Yes.
Let's name it. Here is app name. You have to name it uniquely because it is the host. It will be hosted, and it should be unique to identify your site. Okay. So let me give the random numbers. I think it is also not available. 187. Okay, so this app name is now available, so it is sample app name. You can name it as per your organizations or your project. Okay, so here is the blue tick mark that is necessary to proceed to the next step, and here is the subscription that I am currently using, that is Visual Studio enterprise subscription. So when you use your free account, so there is one option, you will get here one option that is concert subscription is for the testing purpose that are provided for the free account. Okay, so you can use that here. So okay, so as mentioned earlier by Kshitij, that you we will have to uh, you you must have a resource group to create any all services on the Azure. Okay, so now we are going to create a new resource group. Okay, so I'm going to name it as uh, my group one. Okay, so you should name it as uniquely on your account, so it doesn't check on other web. Okay, so it requires unique on your account. So let's click OK. So here is showing that new research group, my group 1. Okay, so here is the database provider. So here is the information that Azure database for MySQL is first party service that provides the managed database service. Okay, and here is a MySQL in app Azure app service feature uh, that provides the MySQL database for your web app. So we are currently going to use this MySQL in app database because we are going to host it on WordPress, and we can get our insights on the Azure portal. So here is the app service or plan and location. Okay, so this is the I said before. Okay, so what we are going to currently do is we are going to do a new service plan. Okay, so when you first come to this option, you don't you will not see any option for plan. You have to create a new. Okay, so I'm going to name it again as my plan 2. Okay, so it's available. And location, so as I mentioned earlier, it is geo distribution. So you can choose the location as per your based on your region to provide a good user experience to the customers in that regions. Okay, so let me just uh, search for
Dhanraj,
wish. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I would like to interrupt you for this in between. Sorry for that. Can
yeah,
you please
yeah.
search for India into the text box? I would like to explain them a short example.
What?
Search for India into the text box.
Yeah, okay. I think it's
I think
drop
it's
down
not
service, not
okay.
search.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. No problem.
Right. So here are some regions. Okay, regions of where the data centers located. So here is first one is Central India. Then if you have to provide your service in Asia, so here is the East Asia, and there are many other data centers. Okay, so now currently IIM cities are in the Maharashtra, that is West India. So I'm going to select the West India. Okay.
Uh, As most of you are from India, I would like to
Yeah.
take to a notice that there are three services that are provided in India. That is South India, Central India, and West India.
Yeah.
So the Central India comes. The data center of Central India is in Pune. The data center of West India is in Mumbai, and that of South India is in the Chennai. So accordingly, plan your servers if you are planning to host a website in specifically in India. The same applies for your specific countries too. Find out details about the data centers that are present in your countries, and you can use it accordingly.
Yeah, 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 that's right. So I have selected the West India, and here is the pricing tier. Okay, so when I click on it, it will open the specification picker. Okay, so here is the three. You can see the three tabs, that is development, test, production, and isolated. Okay, so if you want your project in the production mode, you can choose your uh, choose the plan as per your requirement. Okay, so here are some plan named as P1 V2 P1 P2 V2. Okay, so as you can see, here is the 3.5 GB memory and many other uh, services. Okay, so as you can see, here is 3.5, here is 7 GB, and here is 14 GB. So you can choose your services as per you want, that is as pay you as you go model, pricing model it uses. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to go with the development and testing environment and choose this F1 plan. Okay, so you can choose this for free because it is it comes free with the free account. So you have to choose this. Okay, otherwise it I think it will not allow you to with the free account to these services because these are the paid services. Okay, so let's select this F1 plan. Okay, let's see additional options. Okay, so here are some additional tiers in this development test environment plan. Okay, so let's select F1 and apply. Okay, so here is you can see pricing tier is F1 free. So it comes free with your free account or student account. Okay, let's press OK. Yeah, as you can see, here is our application name, new test 187. Here is subscription, and here we have created the new resource group, my group 1, and here we have selected MySQL in-app database, and we have created the pricing plan, app service plan for the and selected the preferable location. Okay, so I'm going to what I'm going to do is I'm going to create it. Okay, so it is validating, and as you can see, here is one notification that deployment is in the progress. Okay, so let's click on it. Right, so as you can see that here is the status that deployment is in the progress. Okay, so it usually takes 5 to 10 minutes to deploy the site. Okay, so meanwhile, if you have any questions till now, you can unmute yourselves or drop a message in the chat box.
Hello, Dhanraj. Pragati Prabhu has raised her hand.
Okay,
So, Pragati Prabhu, do you have any doubt? I guess there isn't. Yeah, she raised down. Yeah.
okay. Okay, so let's wait for 2 to 3 minutes for
Yeah, yeah.
the deployment.
All the other participants also drop your questions, any doubts regarding the session or about the
Yeah, yeah.
specific point. We are ready to answer right now. Dhanraj, there weren't any messages in the chat box up till now, right?
Yeah, I think it's a problem that outside participants cannot access the chat box
Okay,
because
okay.
they don't have the Microsoft hosted account.
Okay, okay, that may be the problem. So, other participants, you can open your mic and
Your voice is low. Excuse me.
yeah.
Whose voice?
Whose
Your
voice?
voice is low.
My voice or Dhanraj's voice? Hello, Namrata.
Hello.
Yeah, I think Dhanraj, if you could speak a bit louder, it would be better.
Yeah, yeah,
You are not
sure, sure.
audible, Naman.
Sorry?
You aren't audible. What did you just say?
Nothing, nothing. Just Dhanraj, if you could keep the microphone near you, so it would be better.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, seems fine to me.
Yeah, yeah,
Namrata, is
sure.
it fine to you? You can drop a message in the chat box or you can speak.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So we
Thank you.
should go ahead. Yeah, so here is the deployment process is complete. Okay, so here is the deployment details. Okay, as you can see that. So it notifies you as per all steps of deployment here. Okay, so you can check the operation details here, right? Status, you can check the status, and it is very reliable because when is there any error, you can just identify easily by just clicking on this deployment processes. Okay, just yeah, so you can just tap on the operation details, and here is very detailed informations of every app operations. Here is the status code. Okay, okay, and time required for these operations and many other details. So I'm going to click on go to resource. Okay, so here is the resource we have created, that is WordPress app service. Okay, so here is the URL where it is hosted. I think Kshitij voice is echoing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to copy and open it in the new tab. We have to set up the WordPress site. Right, here is all the graph, that is response time, request. So currently there are no requests, I think. Yeah, so here is the, we have to set up the WordPress here. Okay, so here is the English United States language selected. Let's press on continue. Okay, so here is the site title. Okay, so I'm going to name it as before. I think we have named it as new test 187. Okay, so I think, and username, I'm just setting the username as Dhanraj. Okay, and here is the password. You have to set the password in order to access your WordPress. Okay, so if your password is weak and you want to proceed, you can just select this confirm of use of weak password. Okay, and here is the mail that you have to provide. So it will notify you if there is any error on your via your mail. Okay, so and here is one option, that is search engine visibility. Okay, so you can, what it is does is it uh, prevent the Google from scraping your website. So it prevents the Google from taking your information and showing out to your Google. So you can just check out if you don't want to show up on the Google. Okay, so let's install. I think we have to just let me check again. Let me open in the Chrome browser. Okay, so I'm getting some server errors on the Safari.
Guys, the session is about to end, so please do not leave the meeting. We will share you the feedback form at the end, after which, on basis of which you will get the certificates too. It's gonna end in about 10 minutes max to max. So wait for a while.
Yeah, I think it's now visible. Okay, so let's set again. I think there is one problem. Site name. Yeah, I think it worked. I think I have entered the username doubly. That's why. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm? Shubham Shinde, do you have any doubt? Shubham Shinde,
Yes.
do you have any doubt?
No, no.
Okay.
I think it's loading, installing. Okay. So meanwhile, I will show you the website I have hosted before on the web. on the WordPress. So here is the test 2132. Okay, so this is also WordPress site I have hosted on the WordPress with using the Azure. Okay, so just let this complete. Stuck in between. Okay, so meanwhile I will show you the site I have hosted before. Okay, so I don't know, it is taking too much
Yeah, that
time.
usually takes time to deploy it. So
Yes, yes,
then you can show the website that you
yeah, yeah.
previously listed. Yeah.
Mm, I have copied. I will show in Chrome.
I
Okay.
just follow the instructions that just Dhanraj told you. After that, your site will be hosted.
Yeah.
Usually, the hosting takes a lot of time. That's why we're showing you the previous site. You can drop the website link in the chat box, I guess, Dhanraj. We'll also try to check
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
website.
yes.
Yeah, there's on the screen.
Right. So here is the website, that is test2132.azurewebsites.net. Okay. So I have hosted with respect with using Azure. Okay. So as I done the all process before. Okay. So here is a recent post you can check out. I have edited. Okay. Right. So here is website. So let's check the first. Done. No, it's stuck. It's stuck in between thing. Right. So let's log in. I think I can just.
After then, Dhanraj, just drop the site that you are just showing right now. They can check that website out.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I will just drop the in the chat box. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I dropped the link in chat box.
Okay.
I think let's check again. Yeah, I think network error. Is my voice is lagging or any?
No, Dhanraj, there isn't any problem. At least on my side. Are the participants able to hear him or view him?
Okay, there is I think one error. Okay,
Can close
portal
the
error.
device, reload the portal.
I think resources something
Uh,
gone
yeah,
wrong.
sometimes there might be a problem because since this is a peak time, Monday morning, all the services are running.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's fine. I think the instructions are clear.
Sure, no problem. Thank you, Raman.
Yeah. Just let me try again the.
Dhanraj, let it be. You can give them the previous link.
Yes,
Have you
yes. I
dropped
have
it?
dropped in the challenge.
Actually, I'm unable to see it.
I think it is on
Still sending.
sending.
No problem. No problem.
I think it's not sending.
Let it be. There must be an issue.
Right. I think I have logged in the WordPress. Okay, yeah, sure, yeah.
I got
So
the
here
link.
is, yeah,
Guys, you can check the chat box. There
yeah.
are two links that Dhanraj has posted. You can check
Hello,
out those
Kshitij.
websites.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I have just logged in the recent account. Okay, so here is the username that Dhanraj want to we have set up right now. Okay, so here is our site, guys. Okay, so I think there is one as mentioned before by Naman, that is many times happen that in the peak time, that is Monday. Okay, so here is the site. Okay, and just going to the all post. Here is it is the WordPress dashboard that you are seeing. Okay, so here is the hello world page. Okay, so as you can see in the top, that is host name is new test 187 azure website.net, as we have set it on our site. Okay, so when you go to this home and new test 187 and click on visit site. Okay, so here is our site currently. Okay, so here is the hello world, and now we are going to modify it. Okay, so here is the post hello world. So I'm going to just modify it. Okay, right, so here is the update. So let's update it, and let's click again on visit site. Okay, so as you can see, here is the hello participants, and it's the Dhanraj and Kshitij from Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors, and anyone can just check out the recent post, and you can just add the pages. Okay, so if you want to host a blogging site, you can just add your blogs by just adding the new pages. Okay, also you can install uh, WordPress themes on this dashboard. Okay, so uh, this is how you can host your website on WordPress using Azure. Okay, so just let me just check again. Is the dashboard available? Yeah, it's available now. New test 187. It's working fine. Just let me just refresh it. Okay, so as you can see that status is running, location is West India, and all other details. Here is the website. I will drop it on the in the chat box. Okay.
Bro, bro, can you hear me?
Yes.
Bro, we couldn't use the chat box
Okay.
Okay.
as chat channel meeting is only available to the team members.
Yeah.
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 You can ask your questions using your mic.
I will uh, I will just go to Google and drop the link.
Okay.
Is my voice is clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Not able to access the Google. And many things happening weirdly today. Right. So I will show you the this
Websites.
HTTPS request errors. Okay. Data in, data out. Okay. So as you can see this graph, and here is the KB. Okay, so here are the requests. Okay, so I think we have done something 100 plus requests till now on this site. Okay, and average time is I think half millisecond. Okay, and I will just show you all other details. That so if you have if you have to scale up your business or organization, here is the you can scale up your app service plan here by here. Okay, so here are many of the all other options are available on this Azure portal. You can check out. Okay, and here is access control IAM. Okay, so what you can do is you can just collaborate with your team by giving some by adding this role to your team members to grant the access to these resources. Okay, here is the security tab and many other options and available here. You can check out. Okay, so it is really handy to use and it's very simple to do all things on this Azure portal. Yeah, so that's all about this, and I think I will just drop mm, where to drop. Okay, so I will drop here. Okay, let me just edit the site. Site link will be here. Okay, so as you can see, I think this is one. Let's update it, and I think you can see it here. New test 187. It's one, not I. Okay, it's I think font. New test 187.azurewebsites.net. So here we go,
Sure.
guys. We have just posted our WordPress site using Azure. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is for the day. You can open the PPT if you want, Dhanraj. I won't
Yeah,
share
yeah,
it
yeah.
again.
Sure, sure, sure.
Or you can stop sharing. I will share it again.
Yeah, sure. I will stop. You can share.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, it is. I will stop.
Uh, I guess it's visible now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
right now we just ended up with the hands-on deployment of WordPress website on Azure. That's it for the day, guys. Thanks a lot for attending the session. Hope you just liked it. If you have any questions, you can drop in the chat box. We'll answer it. And on the screen, you can see the what do we say? The QR
Feedback.
code for giving feedback. Uh, Please don't forget to fill up the feedback, or you won't get the certificates. And make sure your name is correct on your feedback form. Yeah, if there are any doubts, you can drop it in the chat box. Dhanraj, you can also post the link into the chat box too.
Yeah, yeah,
Feedback link.
yeah. Sure.
And guys, if you want to check out this session again, I'll be posting it on my channel also, YouTube channel also. You can check it out. I will just show you the channel list for my and Dhanraj's site too, account too.
Yeah,
First,
sure.
just scan this site.
I think one participant has raised their hand. Okay. Hello,
Yeah,
Pragati. You can just unmute yourself
yes,
and ask
Pragati
question.
has Pragati has raised her hand since the session started, I guess. And this must have happened accidentally.
Okay.
Yeah. All the other participants, as the chat box isn't available, you can start your mic and ask the questions too. I hope you liked it. Do you really liked it?
Yeah.
Give a thumbs up or just say
Yeah.
anything.
Raise your hands.
Yeah, raise your hands and let me know how many raise it.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, increasing. 7, 8,
Thank you.
10, 11.
Thank God.
Yeah. Glad it helped you to gain some.
And yeah, there were a couple of questions in the form too, in the registration form too. A few participants asked that, what do we say? There was a participant, I don't know his name. I guess he's in meeting or not. Yeah, every participant in the world can participate in this session. There was no limitation. Uh, And also a few were asking about how to participate in Microsoft Student Ambassadors program and all. There were a couple of things. So if you're done with this feedback link, I can show you other details too if you are interested.
Yeah. Also, we
This
will
QR
drop.
code is not working.
The form is not working.
QR code.
Okay, let me just check it again.
Yeah, I think-
Dhanraj, you can drop the exact link on the chat box. Have you dropped it?
Yes, yes. I have dropped in chat box. Also, we'll drop in. I think in our WhatsApp group.
Chat box is not available
Yeah,
for
sure.
us
Yeah.
outside the organization.
You
No, no,
just can
no,
type
sorry.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, WhatsApp
Yeah,
group you can drop.
yeah, sure, no problem. I guess most of you are on the chat WhatsApp group too.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who is just speak right now? Can I ask you that? Can you click on the links that are posted in the chat box?
I think they are not accessible to this chat box.
No,
Okay, I guess the entire
I
chat
am
box isn't
outside
accessible.
of the organization.
Okay. So
Okay.
I have just dropped the link in our WhatsApp group. You can just check out.
You can fill up the. How many participants in the meeting are there who aren't added to the WhatsApp group?
Yeah. I think you have to just type bit.ly/Azure dash feedback and will be redirected
Yeah,
to
you
the
can type it
Microsoft
out.
form.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if any participant is facing problem regarding the feedback form, you can ask it right now.
Yes. And if you have any other doubts, you can just unmute yourself and feel free to ask us.
Dhanraj, can I show some few details? The other details if they are done with the link.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, I will just stop sharing. I hope you have scanned this or use this link. So let's head on. The- uh, these are the questions that some of the people ask. Uh, So that shows Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors application. So this is for those people who are asking how to apply for Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors and all. So you can search for the application and get the first link. And there's this website that will explain you or walk you through what Microsoft Ambassadors Student Ambassador program is. It's only for students. There are few details what actually the people do being a part of this program. And there's this application form that you will get. Simply just have to apply it. There are various information that it will ask. Currently, the thing is that I'm already signed in with my Microsoft Student Ambassadors account. That's why I can't actually apply it. Actually, I can just show you the profile. That's it. But when you click on the apply now, you have to fill a couple of details. Also, you have to upload a short video. They will give you three questions, and you have to answer a single question from that. And you have to record yourself, and you have to upload it, giving the link for the video. And that's it. They won't ask much to you. Based on that, they will select you. There are two phases into this selection process. The first half of the year and the second half of the year. You can apply in any of the other parts. The first half of this year, that is 2021, has already ended. Even Dhanraj got selected in this first half,
New cohort.
and is currently also a beta student ambassador, right, Dhanraj?
Yeah. I just joined in January. That is new cohort of this 2021. I think there will be next cohort in April 2021. So you can just
Yes, April
apply.
2021.
Yeah.
Stay up to date because if you miss the registration, what do we say, timeline, you won't get to apply it again. So these are the sites that you can see. The first one I would like to show about this Coding Potter. This is of Dhanraj's YouTube channel. So he's really active on YouTube. You can check out his various tutorials on OS, what do we say, iOS, and various technical stuff too. He's really active on YouTube, so you can check it out. It's really filled with various interesting videos. Uh, so I guess both of us will post this same recording onto our channels. You can check out my profile
Yes.
too. This is the first session that me and Naman conducted, and fortunately Naman is in the meeting. So you can see Naman, there are 330 views.
Yeah, I remember we had around
Yeah,
300,
I
400
think
batches.
you both have
Sure.
conducted this in April, right?
Yeah, last
Yes,
May.
yes,
Yeah,
yes. You can see the photos, I guess there. So you can follow our channel. You can subscribe it. You will get the video links too. You can watch it later on. You can either go on our coding portal or you can go on Kshitij Sangar, whichever suits you. Because we may post it on streams too, and that link won't be accessible to you. So it's better you can follow our YouTube channels. So just check it out. And also, if you want, you can follow us on LinkedIn. The user ID is Kshitij Sangar or Dhanraj Chavan. You can search for it and you will get it. And thanks a lot. That's all for today. If there are any doubts, you can drop it. We'll answer it. And I hope you just like this session.
yeah. Thank you guys for attending the sessions.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys. Yes, thanks a lot. If you want, you can. There are very raises. Rajat, Rutuja Pandre, I guess. What is it?
I think
Pandrapatti. Rutuja
they
Pandrapatti.
have done before.
You can ask your questions, guys. Rajat, you can ask your question. Utkarsh Shetty, Namrata, Nangre, Rutuja, you can ask your question if you want. You have raised your hand.
Also, you can just reach us out on LinkedIn. Okay, so if you have any
Yes.
questions,
Yes. Shall I show the profile to them or it's fine?
yes, you can show it both profiles.
No problem.
Otherwise, I will drop the links on WhatsApp.
Yeah, totally fine. You can give them the links or I will just show you them the accounts too. We're really happy that we get this amazing response from you guys
Yeah, very
from being part
acknowledgement.
of. Exactly. I wasn't expecting that much. So this is my profile. You can search for Kshitij Sangar. I guess you will get it. Uh, yeah, you can search for Kshitij Sangar. You will get my profile. This is my photo. If you forget it, and that's the one. Yeah, this is the first search, and I got Dhanraj Chavan. You can see Dhanraj Chavan's account. You can check out. This is
Yeah,
Dhanraj Chavan. Kshitij Sangar. Okay, that's it for today. I guess we have shared all we wanted. So if you want, you can ask or you can leave. Thanks a lot. We are done from our side.
yeah. Thank you guys for attending session.
Yeah, thanks a
Bro,
lot.
bro,
Yeah.
Yes.
actually, the link we didn't get it actually.
Are you added to the WhatsApp group?
Yeah.
Uh, okay. You can check the WhatsApp group or I'll just show you the link again. You can check out
Okay,
this link.
okay,
Type it in the browser, you will get it. bit.ly/ Azure dash feedback.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
You are welcome.
Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. I guess if there aren't any doubts, we can end this session. Shall we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Bye, Naman. Bye, everyone, guys. Yeah.
Bye all.
Let's end it, guys.
Okay, let me just stop the recording.
Yes. Stop the recording.